And so what is ayahuasca, if we were to define what it is exactly, like the ingredients? And
Okay, well, ayahuasca is a vine that grows in the Amazon jungle. I mean, now it's been moved to other parts of the planet and also grows, but that's really where it traditionally comes from. Really good vine can take an immense amount of time to grow. You can probably start harvesting it around the 3 to 7 year mark. Anything over 10 is good. Really primo, you're looking at 50 to 100 years. You know,
Wow.
A nice vine will, go right up, grow with the tree, 20 to 30 meters up into the canopy, and you can kind of get this kind of thickness kind of thing. So yeah, that's the main ingredient, is the ayahuasca, sometimes known as vine of the soul, vine of the dead, because of its ability to allow you to connect with spirit. There is an admix, which is the chacruna leaf or the charapunga leaf, and that contains DMT, known as dimethyltryptamine. Unfortunately, in the arrogance of Western science, there's a lot of information out there online and even in scientific journals that kind of classes ayahuasca as an orally induced DMT trip. Just from the names of the two plants, if it was the case, it would be called, chacruna. Or charapunga, rather
I'm
than
really
ayahuasca.
glad you mentioned this.
Yeah, because it's a very, very common myth, and I still see it, today in movies, documentaries, and online in scientific journals, that people are like, oh yes, all ayahuasca is an orally induced DMT trip. There is an element within the ayahuasca vine that acts as an MAI inhibitor, which allows the DMT to be orally activated, but it's like the icing on the cake. The DMT adds something to the experience and gives a certain kind of visionary and kind of cosmic connection, but the actual ayahuasca vine has a whole load of alkaloids and pharmacochemistry within it that gives this very deep, integrated, intuitive experience. I could talk a little bit more about this in the sense that because, as I was saying, ayahuasca takes so long to grow, and it is becoming quite a big kind of industry now, almost, the whole ayahuasca experience kind of thing, that a lot of people are adding a lot of this chacruna, which gives the big DMT experience. It's very easy to recreate that. It makes people feel very cosmic and loved up, and they feel like they're getting value for money. Then it really worked, and that's a very, very valid experience. And at the same time, if you can connect with that deeper, real kind of ayahuasca energy, that takes a bit more practice as well. That's where you need to do need to do the fasting and kind of like detoxing to really get the most benefit from that. And it's amazing.
It's really good to clarify this, because I have actually heard a few people referring to ayahuasca as the feminine side of DMT. So like they say smoking in DMT ceremonies and things like that is kind of like the masculine energy, and they're comparing the two, saying ayahuasca is the feminine version of DMT, which is completely misunderstanding.
I'd like not to have too much kind of connection between DMT experience and ayahuasca. They are very, very different, and I would say DMT, there is some benefit, I would say, from working with DMT, but personally, if you've got access to ayahuasca, it's a much more integrated experience.
So what should people know before doing a ceremony?
When you sign up to do a ceremony or you connect with people, they'll probably take your details and give you information. Maybe you're going to do a retreat or you're just doing a one-night thing. If they're doing their job properly, they should give you information about how to prepare. That would include primarily dietary requirements and maybe doing a little bit of a detox before. There'd probably be questions about if you were taking any kind of medication at all. And then beyond that, on a more emotional and spiritual level, why do you want to do this experience? Have you got some intentions, or what do you really want to gain from this? Now that I suggest to people, most people have so many different reasons why they come to ceremony. Some people are coming because they've got serious illness. Other people are just looking for the next drug experience. Some people want to use it as a way to maybe let go of some addictions or patterns that they have in their life that they're not happy with. So there's a whole wealth of different reasons why people come, and you don't need to just come with one reason. I mean, it's an amazing space to work in, and it's like when you're in that space, time becomes kind of fluid, so there's a lot of time to work on different issues. So I always say to people, don't be shy with your wish list. You know, you can come with a whole load of different intentions. Sometimes, you know, in 5 minutes you'll have worked through all your intentions. Other times grandmother spirit will come and say, actually, you know what, this is really what's totally appropriate for you now to work on. So yeah, sometimes it's not so, but I would always say always come with some kind of intention to work with.
What would you say the difference is for someone who's coming without an intention versus someone with an intention, if they don't?
I think on a subconscious level, people have always got, you know, an intention there somewhere. But it's very good to bring it into the into the consciousness. And as with anything in life, you know, the more preparation that you put into something, the better the experience is going to be, and the more you're going to get from that experience. So yeah, very worthwhile to sit down a little bit before you're going to do a ceremony and just think about, you know, what's going on in my life. You know, can I see any patterns that, you know, that I either want to improve on, or stuff that I maybe want to let go of. And then on a deeper level, you could go in and, you know, start looking at maybe stuff from your past that you maybe want to let go of, stuff that you're holding on to. And then, you know, bringing beautiful stuff in as well, you know, like I really want to, you know, connect more closely with nature, or connect with my creative path. You know, it's an amazing medicine. And also, you know, for some people, they are in a very, you know, deep place, and maybe they're not really sure about, you know, where they're going or what they want, and the medicine can often help you. The spirit of the medicine can come and really give you some direction, or maybe just allow you to just relax and let go of stuff, so that suddenly it just all becomes a lot clearer. Yeah.
And on the other side of that, like, how would you say this relates also to expectations and quick fix solutions and stuff? Because I know there's quite a few people out there who just
of course, yes. I mean I think that's a very kind of modern day kind of problem that we have, is that, you know, there's that magic pill that can fix everything, you know, whether it be, you know, this person who's going to make my life perfect, or, you know, I'm sick and I just take this magic pill and everything's going to be great. There are no quick fixes in life, I don't think. At the same time, the medicine is absolutely amazing, and I think going into the experience with no expectations is a very, you know, good way to look at things. And at the same time, you know, don't limit yourself. Your imagination is the only thing in life that limits you anyway. So yeah, be open to all the possibilities.